Hello to me, hello to you. This is a Watchdogs game review. Yeah, I suck at singing. We won't do that again. I'm sorry. This is Cytherian, and we're doing our game review for Watchdogs now. Anyone who's seen any of my earlier clips knows I've had some issues with this game, and those haven't changed. So early on, I've had some problems. There's been a lot of hype about this game, and I was hoping it would all be true, and most of it wasn't. There are a few things that are problematic. First off, the controls. I have found in a lot of situations, like when you pull up your smartphone and things like that, that the controls feel very unique, I guess, because my instincts on how I would navigate these things, as you see, I keep moving around because I think I should use the left stick, and then I don't, and yeah, so the controls are a little off, and then things like the skill tree, it just feels overwhelming, especially in the beginning before you start unlocking talents and before you start realizing how fast you develop skills. It really feels like, oh my god, there's so many choices, what should I pick? I don't want to get the wrong thing, I don't know what to do. And then there's this, notoriety skills. These are skills and abilities only unlocked for doing multiplayer. I do not like a game that says you only get rewarded or you only get full unlock for your character if you play multiplayer, because there's nothing wrong with multiplayer, but I hate games that rely on multiplayer. Now this is obviously, as you're seeing, the hacking aspect and element of the game. Now the element of the game that is hacking is kind of fun, especially at first, but it gets old very, very quickly because a lot of times you're just jumping from camera to camera, and anytime you're going to hack something, it's literally just hold the X button. So you move from point to point, hitting the X button over and over again. And as you see here, it can be fun, and it kind of adds this espionage, like, surprise element and something very unique to a sandbox game like this. However, it's problematic because it's all one button. It's easy to do the wrong thing. As you see here, I zoom in on that guy, I want to hack him. Oh, I can't. I was holding the X button though, and so guess what? It hacked something I wasn't even intending to hack, and as a result of that, he comes into frame and I can hack him, but it totally killed the stealth that I was going for in this mission, and that kind of problem can happen all too easily with a one-button system. Now this is the inter-system hacking, where if you're hacking a computer or any sort of server or anything like that, anyone who's played Deus Ex Human Revolution will feel very familiar. It'll feel very, similar. But again, it's all just X button, X button, X button, X button, X button. Aim your cursor, hit the X button. Aim your cursor, hit the X button. So it can be a big, big problem. Now, the game also promised a real world with real people that you could follow and interact with at your whim, and that's not really true other than bumping into them like you can in any other sandbox game. When you activate what's called your profiler, you can see details about people's lives, but the only lives that you can really hack into or in any way interact with are people that have collectibles or unlockable missions, and those people, again, hold your X button, get your collectible, hold your X button, and accept your new mission to stop a crime in progress. That is really all you get to do. Now on top of that, the driving, as I have mentioned before, very, very difficult. The controls seem sluggish, and they also seem very, very unresponsive to minute detail, and since it's sluggish, when you put in too much detail, oversteer is the name of the driving game. Now yes, you have adjustable camera angles, which, hooray, I'm glad a game finally did it, but the adjustable camera angles don't change the fact that the controls are so difficult. Now this isn't something that breaks the game or makes it completely unplayable, but it will be something that will frustrate the living piss out of you, because literally it's just a giant game of bumper cars in the city of Chicago. So honestly, driving, biggest hurdle anyone's gonna have in this game. Hello, bumper. Now, if you have some sort of notoriety, like you love the hacking aspect or you love the city of Chicago, you will find a nice place in this game because it is a great looking game. The visuals are something that they delivered on for all of their hype. It looks unbelievable. However, the older systems don't play it very well from what I'm hearing. So really, to get the looks that you want, you need to be on a PC or the new consoles. So a little bit of a problem there. Overall, I suggest renting it first, and until next time, I'm Cytherian saying my catchphrase, good game.
Listen.